to put it all on the line and promise to punish each other, to entertain the crowd and assert themselves in a very competitive division, the welterweight division. The wick has been lit. We are underway with the main event between Marcos Maidana in the red with black and Josecito Lopez in the white with black and gold. The 152nd professional round of Maidana's career. This is the 201st round as a pro for the Riverside Rocky.
You know, in the last fight that we saw Maidana against Jesus Soto Caras, his relatively new trainer Robert Garcia worked on him using the jab more. He landed 22 jabs in the first round, his high of his career. Let's see if he continues that in this fight.
He's recorded 10 first-round knockouts. 27 of his 30 wins via form of KO have occurred inside 6 rounds. Meanwhile, Lopez has 5 first-round victories to his credit.
Both guys look coming out establishing the jab, huh?
So a little boxing. Why not? Ooh, stinging right hand by Lopez.
Set up by the jab.
And we see the height and reach of Lopez. If he can use it effectively, it can be very effective. Remember, Devin Alexander used that as he boxed Maidana, and Maidana's move up to the welterweight.
Yeah, his first fight.
Yeah, Alexander dominated him.
It worked so well that Maidana thought, hey, I'm going to try this boxing stuff.
Yeah, why not?
Minute and a half gone in the opening round. Overhand right connects by Lopez. He's been the more effective in terms of the power shots early on. Good movement by Lopez. Of course, Maidana's quote was he wanted to get into a brawl. If Lopez is willing, this is going to be a toe-to-toe slugfest from start to finish.
So far, Lopez boxing a very smart first round.
Under a minute remaining in the opening frame. And thus far, it's been the tale of 2 jabs with a couple of nice right hands by Lopez, but there's a right hand by Maidana, and in close, and Lopez with a right hand, and talking to Lopez's trainer, Henry Ramirez, Al, he was talking about the fact that Maidana, as we saw against Soto Caras, can be chippy at times, and he said, you know what, we're going to fight fire with fire.
Well, that's if he does some illegal things. That was a nice legal right hand by Maidana, and let's say that's the big punch they have to worry about.
Oh, and a nice combination by Lopez, 3-punch combo.
That's the thing about these guys. They can try to box each other, but their natural instinct, as soon as they start hitting each other, is to fight.
Left hook to the body by Lopez. So perhaps a sign of things to come in the opening 3 minutes here in Carson, California. 80 amateur bouts. And round 2 begins.
We talked about Maidana like running the jab. 44 of his 58 punches were jabs, and they're getting at it here in round 2.
Right hand lands by Maidana again at close quarters. They tussle along the ropes. The referee, Dr. Lou Moret, breaking them apart. Double jab from Maidana. Reigning trainer of the year, Robert Garcia in Maidana's corner. Henry Ramirez, who actually had Lopez stay with them during this training camp. Lopez has been through some tumultuous times in his life as well, as we have documented here on Showtime. His father was incarcerated on drug charges, then deported to Mexico, just across the border. They see him on occasion.
And while they're trying to get him that deportation thing turned around, Lopez said, during my training camp, I don't think about that, I don't deal with that. That'll come after.
See Lopez trying to box Maidana here, but he's a little bit jumpy, like he wants to do more. And that's a temptation for a guy who's not used to boxing, who's used to slugging, yet is trying to box intelligently against a guy maybe he shouldn't slug again.
And Maidana, like fighters Floyd Mayweather and Miguel Cotto, right hand connects by Lopez. Maidana started his own boxing promotion in Argentina last year, and Lopez backs him up in the corner.
A little chippy there again.
This can't not be fun tonight. Now Lopez, I think, has underused the jab a little. Here comes Maidana cornering him.
Lopez stuns him with the jab, and now exchange. Lopez in trouble in the corner. Maidana fighting out of it.
I think he was trying to smother him there. I think that he felt that hook.
Under a minute remaining in the second stanza. Then around for Maidana. Coming forward. Left hook to the body by Lopezz.
This is looking like the kind of fight Maidana wants. Even though it's been very evenly fought over these first 2 rounds, the pace of it and the way it's being fought, I think is what Maidana wants.
Under 30 seconds remaining in the second round. Lopezz, the fan favorite. Maidana putting pressure. Left hook by Maidana. Right hand connects. And another right hand. Lopezz getting tagged here in round 2.
I think Lopezz is going to start fighting real soon, guys. He's trying to box. He's trying to hold on to the game plan, but it's getting harder and harder.
The jab finding its mark. Great round for... The bell in round 3 begins here at the Home Depot Center. Record crowd in attendance. Mauro Ranallo along with Al Bernstein and Paulie Malignaggi ringside. Maidana in the red with black. Lopezz sporting the white with black and gold trunks. And again at close quarters. Rough housing, trying to punch out. Lopezz stings Maidana with the jab. But it's Maidana, triple jab and straight right hand, Paulie.
And that's the thing, man. It's Joselito trying to establish the boxing here. But if Maidana starts to land his own jab and straight punches, well, it's going to be difficult for Joselito to win even trying to box. Even if Maidana boxes with it.
Yeah. And Maidana doesn't want to box anymore.
Yeah, of course, especially once he starts to land those kind of shots.
Right hand by Lopezz, lead right connects.
That's the thing. These guys are not going to be shy about unloading offense, and they're both pretty hittable, to say the least. The plan for Lopezz, and Henry Ramirez said it, don't be greedy offensively. Land punches, take a walk. Land punches, take a walk. It's, as Paulie pointed out, that's just not something he does all the time.
That's the difficult part.
Yeah.
Lopezz on the ropes. Maidana coming in and connects with a right hand.
See, Lopezz starts to box, but then his instincts are to let go of winging shots like that.
And Lopezz uncorked the looping right hand that found its target. Maidana with the double jab, straight left hand to the body by Lopezz.
The question in this fight will be, can Lopezz hurt Maidana or at least stun him to stop him?
He just hurt him with a right hand. Final minute of the third round. Lopezz catching some of those punches with his gloves, but Maidana swarming him aggressively on the attack. Maidana sneaks the jab through the guard, left hook to the body, upstairs with the right hand. And Maidana beginning to, and Lopezz says, hey, bring it, I like it, let's go. And there's Lopezz coming back with a combination of his own.
And that's the thing, Lopezz not shy about fighting.
Forget about boxing, he's more interested in brawling.
You might as well go out on your shield here. Lopezz said, you know what, I'm a fighter.
And that's exactly what he did against Alvarez. Ramirez wanted to stop it after round 4. Lopezz says, the least allow me to go out of my shield, and that's what he did.
I was like, whoa, you started fighting.
Yeah, what's that about?
I expected this in round 1.
That's not right.
Lopezz likes to counterattack off the ropes. We've seen in the past that he possesses a dangerous right uppercut. We saw it against Victor Ortiz, now utilizing the jab. Maidana responds in kind.
You know, the last 4 opponents of Lopezz have had a record of 102, 3, and 4, a combined record. He's been in against tough men.
And now Lopezz hurting Maidana along the ropes. Maidana trying to avoid the attack, but Lopezz connected.
You know what? Lopez's main instinct is to fight, and he's having much more success fighting than he is with boxing. He might as well fight. It's better for him, and it's better for us.
And Lopezz unleashing another 3-punch combination as we take a look at the total power punches.
Both men landing power punches, and now it's Lopezz.
Look how even this is.
Yes, that's staggering. We asked, could Lopezz hurt Maidana? We have our
Incendiary ingredients in place for a combustible contest, and they are blowing it up here. Round 4, under 2 minutes remaining.
This is the 4th fight at welterweight for Maidana, and he's finding it difficult right now against Lopezz, who of course is relatively new to this division as well.
And left hook to the body, the left hook upstairs, staggers Maidana. Lopezz lands a right.
Lopezz hit him to the body.
Maidana goes to back. Ruling it. He didn't rule it a knockdown. Wow.
But Maidana went to hold. He went to hold because he was hurt from that body shot. That's what caused him to slip to begin with.
Maidana has been down on the deck 5 times in his career. Lopezz 4 times, and Lopezz storming back here in round 4.
Now Maidana forced to be the boxer, trying to use that jab that they've worked so hard on to keep Lopezz at bay.
That's the thing. It's hard to recover from those body shots. He's still recovering, I'm telling you. He's not looking to overthrow too many punches right now.
I would say the crowd is trying to blow the roof off this place, but there is no roof. We're in the great outdoors, and fistic fireworks on display at the power punches. In this round thus far, a huge edge for Lopezz.
Well, he has landed some amazing shots.
He shut him out practically.
Counter right hand there. Still showing some timing as well as the brawling.
Double jab as well. 30 seconds left in the round. And there's a jab from Maidana. Maidana not panicking, using the jab again, trying to find the distance, but gets tagged twice with a straight right hand by the Riverside Rocking.
2 of them.
And another jab, and Lopezz. It's all Lopezz in round 4. A couple of left hooks to the body.
Wow.
What a fight, what a night here in Carson, California.
But he was hurt clearly before that all happened.
5th round underway. Lopezz was the captain of his high school cross-country track team. He won state championship his senior year, but turned down a track scholarship to turn pro as a boxer. Paulie, you can never accuse him of wearing his track shoes in the ring.
No, absolutely not. He's all fighter, man.
Of course, Maidana's been running into a few of his shots, and Maidana looking to bounce back here in round 5. A man with potent punching power. 30 of his 33 victories have come inside the distance.
Well, don't count Maidana out. This is a guy who was down against both Victor Ortiz and Amir Khan and gave them both hell.
He was down 3 times against Ortiz.
He rebounds
Unofficial
well.
Showtime scoring through 4 rounds.
We are all in total agreement. And Steve, why do we see this as a draw?
Both guys have had so many great moments of power punching. I never thought Lopezz could win this type of fight against a bigger puncher in Maidana.
And Lopezz beginning to assert himself again with the combination punching. Maidana coming through with the left and the right through the guard. But it's been Lopezz busier and more proficient.
There's a slight adjustment on Lopez's part. He's still using his legs for defense, which is good because it's throwing Maidana's timing off. Yet when he gets offensive, it's not just a jab and a right hand. He's unloading a violent combination every time, and that kind of controls Maidana.
He's doing what Ramirez wanted, throwing punches that matter, then moving, and it's working for him right now.
Exactly. While early on, he was moving, but he wasn't making the punches count when he would land them.
A minute and 11 left in the 5th round. A back and forth battle, just as anticipated, between Josecito Lopezz and Marcos Maidana. Lopezz came in 2 pounds under the welterweight limit, but so far hanging in there with Maidana, who is 2-1 at 147. Remember, Lopezz started lightweight, went to junior welterweight, jumped up 2 weight classes to face Alvarez, but looking very comfortable here at 147 as Maidana back on the attack.
Suéltalo, suéltalo, break.
This has been a pretty competitive round.
A right hand by Maidana hurts Lopezz.
Yeah, and that was evidence of it right there.
Oh, a couple of ripping left hooks to the body. The uppercut by Maidana. Lopezz on the ropes, needs to get out of there. Maidana teeing off.
This is what I mean about Maidana. He comes back.
And Lopezz unable to counter off the ropes as we've seen him do in the past. Maidana putting the leather on Lopezz here in the final seconds of round number 5.
Yeah, you know, they got to keep it. They got to keep Josecito guessing.
And now what about Josecito Lopezz absorbing punishment along the ropes, but really showing that he is both a boxer and a brawler?
Well, we talk about the right hand of Maidana, but the left hook to the body helped set things up.
And there's that right hand from Maidana on cue, and here's a furious exchange. Lead left hook by Lopezz. Maidana backs away, still working behind the jab, not forgetting the basic fundamental. As we take a look at our social media from Sammy J, already a top candidate for Fight of the Year. There have been many of them here at the Home Depot Center, and I cannot argue that point, Al.
And a lot of great fights already this year in boxing, but we knew this one would rank with them in terms of the brawl.
Oh, the right hand drops Lopezz for the 5th time in his career. On the temple.
Come here. All right.
Short-circuited his thought process.
A long time left in this round.
And again, he gets hurt with another right hand and another right. Lopezz bouncing off the ropes. Maidana mauling Lopezz.
He's got a hold, guys.
And Dr. Lumoret steps in. He has seen enough. Maidana records his 31st knockout win. Say it once and I will say it until the day I die, Al. I'd rather see it stopped one punch too soon than one punch too late.
He was taking a lot of big shots, and you can certainly understand that stoppage for Marcos Maidana, a comeback victory after absorbing big punches.
Marcos Maidana defeats the always game, the always gutsy Josecito Lopezz, and he sets himself up for a major payday at welterweight.
Yeah.
And maybe against you, Paulie Malignaggi.
You never know, and I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody's going to complain about seeing him again as a fan.
Maidana was able to completely this last round, and it was the right hand, that one to the body, but the overhand right is such a tremendous weapon for him, and in this case, it sent Lopezz down, and the key to this, as we take another look at it, is that it was so early in the round, there wasn't time for Lopezz to recover.
The first right hand to the body, the second one to the head.
Yep, almost a double right, really, if you will.
Get you thinking about it.
And we look at it again, Paulie, and the power he has in that right hand is extraordinary.
Yep. Oh, and it landed flush.
Left hand low for Lopezz, and as we pointed out and we showed you, the right to the body helped set that up. Then Josecito Lopezz, who is a brave warrior, but was getting nailed with punches like that uppercut, and wasn't holding, as Paulie pointed out, and wasn't really punching back. And I think the fact that he was stumbling and getting that last right hand gave
great stoppage.
Yeah, gave Lumeret the idea that this fight should be stopped, and I think it would be hard to argue with this at this juncture. And
Maidana was lighting up Lopezz.
the overhand right of Maidana, if that punch gets in against you and you're 140 or 147 pounds, you've got a problem, and Lopezz did. What a tremendous fight, and that young man, Lopezz, is a very, very game fighter, but the 31st knockout for this man.
Marcos Maidana caps off a memorable night of fights. Let's throw it up to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we make it official, please, one more time, put your hands together for the true spirit that was displayed inside the boxing ring tonight. We had two true warriors going toe-to-toe for nearly 6 full rounds. The official time of the stoppage comes at 1 minute 18 seconds, round number 6. Your winner by KO victory, and now the WBA Intercontinental Welterweight Champion, Marcos El Chino Maidana.